Hello boys and welcome back
Seven
to
legal
another
points.
high
One
level
of them
Halo
is gonna
Wars
be
video with my
only one or
commentary.
two when you can have 7.
This time you
Okay.
see me playing versus Mr. James.
Yeah,
I think so.
just let me please for a second.
You see me playing versus Mr. James. There we go. Last week you were probably watching the game versus Arbiter's Rage. And right after this,
So you can
I
say
got
lose,
challenged by
just
Mr.
something like
James to the same circumstances. And in my head, I was
that doesn't mean it's
thinking,
good what I did.
James is actually might have been a better player than me right now. And I respect him super well. But I'm trying to do fancy stuff again, and I'm trying to see the direct I want to see how the strategy is working, what I was doing versus Arbiter's Rage. So I'm actually doing the same strategy with the canning down tech into proxy expo with 3 VDs into and super aggressive all-in push. And if this is gonna work, you're gonna see pretty soon. It's actually all is pretty normal. You build a second hog, you get all the money. You could argue I had an argument between me and Arbiter's Rage. Arbiter's Rage was saying building a hog on a low eco map is not ideal, and I would agree on that. If it's bad eco, you probably don't build a pet. And you guys see that I even fake taking the expo at the good timing. Especially at that time you would take the expo. When you go for the ideal build. Yeah, and I would say like 3 base into eco is way better than such an aggressive build what I'm doing right now. Especially because the map is so big. And while the map is also big, you also have a lot of choke points on the ramps, which is making it even more complicated to get a good fight if you don't play D. But I also said in the video of last week and that you shouldn't do the strategy if you think you are on an equal level as your opponent or even worse. So I'm making the failure doing a strategy I know it's not good to do, but I do it most likely for the fans, and I wanna see what's gonna happen. I don't take that stuff too serious. At the most of the times, I would say. And that's why we play like that. And also that you have an that I prove my point next week with the next video that I don't take everything too serious in Halo Wars. So I don't want to spoil you, but it's gonna be a great game next week, and I hope you guys are waiting on it. I don't even have it recorded, so I hope I'm being on time. So we see that I'm pushing with the tanks, clearing the teleporter and getting the supplies on the teleporter is also pretty good. The idea scenario, because you're having a hog, is that you're scouting the bases, see what kind of build your opponent is doing, and maybe you change your strat or you don't change your strat. My entire plan was not changing the strat at any point, so I'm going in like a headbutt into a wall, but let's see how this works. And I actually kind of late on doing the video stuff. It's not that it's not that I have a timing window where I already did like 3 to 4 videos. I'm actually kind of surprised when I'm in the holidays. I hope I'm able to do enough videos in advance for you guys. Otherwise, it's actually not good. Like, we all drive to Gamescom pretty soon, so, and I'm hanging from video to video. It's actually really insane here. At my best year, I had one year in advance recorded, but it's also kind of good for you, I would say. Like, the games were really recently played, so and you get my mood where I'm currently in and all that kind of stuff. So James, back to the game. James saw that I took the expo, and also one of the biggest weaknesses in that game is if your opponent knows your strategy because he saw him. And James was watching my stream versus Arbiter's Rage, so he can put 1 and 1 together and knows what's gonna happen to him right now. So, also not ideal. The tank engagement is pretty even here. It's just not good for me. Which is not good for me. If you go Kenny down tech and you have the first engagement is gonna be even, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. I can say it's not a good sign. So, but yeah, I would say like, but I'm thinking backwards, and I think like, especially at that point right now, I needed to be way more aggressive right now. But in my mind, I was actually thinking he's gonna counter my Kenny down tech, going into Kenny down tech, has a bit of a better positioning because he has the defender's advantage, but at minimum right now I should have seen when he popped PT that I have to go in. And I think if I go in a little bit earlier and kill like 3 or 4 tanks quite a bit earlier, it actually could work. I don't want to spoiler that it is not working. Right now it's actually looking like crazy. But the spawns, the spawns are gonna break my neck. Later or sooner. Especially not getting the tank here is actually super bad for me, man. What the hell is that? Why can't I kill the tank? And another Spartan, baby. We need more Spartans. It's not that PT tanks already have enough health. We need Spartans in it to make it even more broken, baby. Yeah. And I'm losing track right now. You guys see that I'm actually losing track right now. It's 5 tanks, 5 canny tanks versus 2 PT tanks, 3 PT tanks plus a Spartan in it. Not idea. It all falls down right now. I would say like maybe with good trades, I'm full pop. I was full pop, but I'm back full pop pretty soon. Now I'm thinking maybe I get the base, then I see there is no reactor on that base, which is also not ideal, killing this base. Yeah, so everything is falling down right now. And my tank micro is really lacking, because I thought like I need the cannies. I need the cannies on tanks. I have to have more tanks than he had. But nope. But he is doing it pretty well, especially the Spartan coming out of the base. He micro him back on the left side and blocked me, so I couldn't even canny him. I'm not saying my execution was really poor. I would say like as an execution, I would say it was an 8, maybe a 7.5 out of a 10. And there is obviously every time it's potential to get it up on the execution wise, but yeah. Now I'm thinking to taking up actually. No, I'm not even thinking about that. Like I wanna do a crazy move right now. I really was hoping maybe the tanks are out of position. And maybe I can kill the base with the 2 reactors on it and force him to do, I don't know even. But the build from James is also really good. Like there is no 2 reactors on the base. He actually recycled one of them to split up the reactors, and he is playing pretty well. I'm most likely not uploading any losers from me.
Yeah.
But for me, uploading the next game in the next week, I was thinking I have to upload this as well here. No spoilers, but next weekend is gonna be hella crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed that video as well so far, and I wish you guys having a great day, evening or morning or whatever it is right now for you guys. And I also hope that I see you guys in the next week to another high level video with my commentary.